Hey everyone, it's Clint. I know I have morning voice and I've got morning face. It's waking up early, staying up late, but that is, it's really all part of the experience of launching a crowdfunding campaign. So $25,000 in one day. Uh, the emotions have been just everywhere. That's how it is. Uh, Sitting streaming for essentially, I don't even know how long it was, all day, morning till evening. My bum was hurting. Okay, we'll just say it that way. Feeling good today though, and I'm going to be attacking this at a new angle, and that is posting more videos. What I want to do is try and post 2 videos a day, and try to hit some maybe interesting topics. Maybe try to reach outside a little bit and get to other audiences. We're gonna see how that goes. So appreciate y'all for watching. I want to talk about Fatal. So day one is always crazy because you immediately are starting to think, is this good? Am I doing okay? And so I want to answer that question. Am I doing okay? First off, total backer number from one day is 426 backers. To put that into perspective, that's about half, almost exactly half of my total backer count for Downcast, Rise and Fall, and that was in one single day. So realistically, here we put a goal of $8,000 because you kind of have to put $8,000. We have $25,000, which is it's fantastic. But where are we going to land with this? And a lot of that determines on it's going to depend upon what we do here on out. And and obviously, how do you breathe new life into the campaign after the campaign's been going? So first off, I want to, just for some frame of reference, the nice thing is that I've done 2 campaigns, and so we can look back at those campaigns to sort of compare things and see how we're doing. In this case, I'm going to look at just the day one for one of my campaigns. This is the last campaign, Downcast, Rise and Fall. I've been seeing many of you have been getting the books, so that's awesome. I love seeing people get books and post that on Twitter. But my day one 24 hours was $13,000 on Downcast, Rise and Fall. Nothing to sneeze at. That's a fantastic crowdfunding day one. And this ended up being a 30-day campaign. I'm going to try. I'm not really convinced that this really matters, but I'm going to try doing the 60-day campaign. So it's going to be 30 and 30. No surprises there, to sort of enlist the help of the algorithm in the middle of the campaign. And, we'll see how that goes. I'm still not convinced that it really matters based off of charts that I'm looking at, but we'll see. Anyway, so there's the trajectory. You can see how it sort of grew over time. We got a little bump here, kind of in the middle of the campaign, which is interesting. All right, so that's Downcast, Rise and Fall. I'm going to pull up some of my friends' campaigns because why not? Battlebrick Road's at $68,000. If you haven't backed it yet, by the way, you should check it out. Eric Weathers just does a fantastic job on this book. So there it is. But day one, he made $15,000, which is a fantastic day one. The thing is, once you start looking at all these large numbers, these really strong crowdfunding campaigns, then it starts to, I don't know, like you look at the total number, 25,000 in one day. 25,000 doesn't seem like a lot compared to a lot of totals, but for a day one, that's great. So yeah, here Eric did have a little bit of a bump in the middle. Perhaps that was resetting the campaign, and he's done really well. I think he announced a new cover, and so that gave him a very big bump at the end here, and it's still going right now. It's still collecting money. So there's that. He's got 1,200 backers. MonsterMD, we're gonna look here, and as I'm looking at it, this is closer to the goal, the backer goal of what I'd love to see, what it might take to have $100,000 campaign, having a shot at that, and I think getting above your backer number. Uh, so that is going to be the challenge. But Vaughn is, I mean, he's just done such a great job with that. So look at his day one. This one is interesting. His day one was 10,000. So he actually had a smaller day one than Downcast Rise and Fall. But what Vaughn has been an expert at is just getting, he had a little bump here in the middle, which was great for him. And then you see as he's moved into like the in demand phase and going forward, he's pulled in another $35,000. So he's just done a great job of the long tail. Cash grab, I'm going above, sort of to stake out the corners of what possibly we could expect. And one thing I'm pointing out is that while you see a spike at the beginning and a spike at the end, and sometimes a bump in the middle, uh, each one of these campaigns is a little different. There are some little just interesting, unique things. So here with Cash Grab, Cecil pulled in 47,000 in the first 24 hours. That is staggering. That's so much money all up front. And now his campaign has landed at 223,000. So super impressive. So what are we to learn from this? What are we to expect? Where is Fatal finally going to land? I still don't know yet. It's still too early to tell. Uh, do we have a shot at hitting the coveted $100,000 mark? I think that there is a shot. What my goal is to try and get to somewhere around 1,500 to 1,700 backers. I think that would be a good place to be, and that would be, I think, the number of backers you'd need to have a shot at it. So this is great. We have almost a third of that, I think, depending on where we land backer wise, already on the first 24 hours. Now they tell you the first 48 hours are where you gain a third of your backers, third of your funding in the first 2 days, 48 hours, not 1 day. So we'll see where this ends up. Appreciate you, anybody that's backed the campaign. It's just, I'm overwhelmed to just see how many people were so eager and willing to jump in on the very first day to help us bring in this big number. I realize that this is the most expensive campaign that I've posted. I don't think it's ridiculous or anything. It's a $25 book. It's just really, really cool to see so many people jump in so early to help support the project. That's fantastic. So I really appreciate you all for helping. Anyway, I'm going to be posting more videos, and I don't know, we're going to spread it out and do some different topics. Of course, everything is comics related. It's nothing going to be a huge departure from this channel, but I just wanted to take a minute and sort of go by the numbers because I know this interests a lot of people that like to watch my channel. Fantastic day one. Thanks very much, everybody. If you haven't backed Fatal yet, now's your chance to get in there and check it out. The link is in the description below. And if you can help us get to 30,000 today, then I think that's going to bode well. We're just going to be positioned much better for the rest of the campaign. So thank you very much. Appreciate you so much. And I will see you in the next video.